Hey, what's going on? My name is Brehon and I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. Hey, I remember, the very first time I started trading stocks. Now, with the job, I was, doing the traditional thing, investing 5, 10, 15% of my money. But I wanted to start jumping into some day trading. I wanted to start jumping into some penny stocks, right? So what ended up happening is, this is in 2006. We still had fax machines, right? And, I don't know if you guys have ever watched the Wolf of Wall Street, but, the Wolf of Wall Street, they would do these but fax machine blast. And they would send out documents to all of these fax machines, right? These fax machines would spit out these documents. And, I was at work one day, I was in the office chilling, and they had sent out this document about this company, My Vintage Baby. Now, My Vintage Baby was a company that was designing consignment shops. So basically, it was a great idea, but they were, 15, 20 years ahead of its time. Now, it came out, it talked about My Vintage Baby, 1000% profit potential. This is the one you gotta have. This is the one you must be in. And, I saw this printout, I read the full documentation. I read about, the opportunities that's present with that business at that time. So I took it to a couple of my coworkers. And a couple of my coworkers were saying, listen, man, it's penny stock. Be careful. It's a very dangerous game to play. And I'm telling the guys, man, look, listen, it says right here that I'm going to make 1,000% profit. This is what it says. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to make 1,000% profit from My Vintage Baby, man. You guys need to jump in. You guys need to buy into this business, and you guys need to be a part of this. And they said, no, well, I passed on that, man. I said, okay, cool. So I took $3,000 out of my savings account, and I jumped into My Vintage Baby. All right, so the market opened, and I bought, My Vintage Baby, and I end up maybe in about 5 minutes after the market had opened, my $3,000 had turned into, $2,600. Then it turned into $2,000. Then it turned into $1,500. I mean, it was a classic case of pump and dump. Now, by the time I was able to get any of my money back, I think it was around $268. So in about 45 minutes, I had lost $2,700, right? So that was the classic case of pump and dump. And you talking about, a sad face, man, a sad day for me. First time investing in the stock market. I took $3,000 of my hard-earned money, and I lost it all in about 30 minutes. Well, that was a powerful lesson. I didn't sit around and mope about it too long. I had to reflect on why I lost $3,000. And oftentimes today, we have a lot of these young traders, young investors coming in with a goal, with a dream, with a desire to get rich fast. They're looking for the fast money. And I gotta be honest with you. When it comes fast, it goes even faster. And so there are a couple of things that you need to do in order to be truly successful when it comes to investing and when it comes to trading. Now, number one, you need to have the right mindset. All right? You have to have a mindset. Now, when you talk about trading, you have to understand that there is a potential that you could lose all of your money. All right? There's potential there. And I see you know, a lot of kids, man, they're having huge gains, and once they lose it all, you know, there's a lot of suicide rates. You even see that in Wall Street today, where a guy, you know, makes $1 million, lose $1 million, jumps off a building. You know, that's crazy, 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 crazy stuff. All right, so before you even think about investing, you need to understand that there is a potential there where you can lose all of your money. All right. Number two, next is you need to acquire the right knowledge. All right. You need to understand how stocks work. You need to understand what moves the market, good news, bad news, jobs reports, you know, the yield rates. You need to learn more about just the overall stock market in general. So take your time just to learn about stocks in general, okay? Next, when you think about taking positions in stocks, you need to identify your goal. Will this be a long-term investment? Meaning you're gonna hold this thing for a year, 5 years, a couple of decades? Or are you gonna swing trade it? All right, you may hold it a day or a week or a month. Are you gonna day trade this stock? All right, now, when you are setting these goals as far as what type of investment you wanna make, it's important to identify your entry and exit positions, okay? Now, how much money are you willing to lose on this trade? That's critical. That's critical. That's important. You must be able to quickly identify how much money you are willing to lose in this trade, all right? Also, if you're not holding for, you know, years or decades, you know, understanding what stop limits are. So when you place a stop limit on a trade, once the price of the stock or equity falls to a certain price, you automatically sell. All right. Now, those are some of the most important essence of investing. Having knowledge of the market, having an understanding of why you are investing in this company, and also setting stop limits to minimize or greatly reduce your loss. Now, family, I'm in beautiful Myrtle Beach, just vacationing, and I just wanted to pass along some thoughts along the way. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal week. Now, if this video added a little bit of value to you, please hit the like, subscribe, and family, keep coming back for more of this wealth building information. Peace.